railway station. Trucks drive by. I think the highway must be like the next road over. It runs along that way. And I had a few trucks go by, like when I was first getting into bed for a while. But and I thought, okay, so this is going to be happening all night. But yeah, I don't think there were many more. So day 27 was really easy. It was a really easy day. I just checked Garmin and it was 20.7 Ks. I was expecting more of like a 22, but that's fine, I'll take it. So after the amazing Fletcher from Spalding Hotel dropped me back off at the road there, the spot they picked me up from yesterday afternoon. Like, such a wicked service. Like, they don't even realise, like, it is so good. Because that camp, that Whistling Trig camp is like so shit. I don't think anyone would actually really want to camp there, but anyway. So yeah, got dropped off there, started my tracking because I forgot to stop it after I already got like picked up and driven back into Spalding. So yeah, whoops. So I guess if anyone was following along now, they would know like that was the point there, that I should have stopped it. Yeah, I don't know if we could work out. I mean, I roughly know how many Ks just from looking at like the website, but yeah, 26 or something to Whistling Trig, and then just a little bit, like, I don't know, 500 meters down to the road. So the trail turned, it come down that field and turned onto the road. So I started with a nice easy road walk. Well, it was a little bit rocky, but it's fine, it's a road walk. It was going downhill. I had a juice with me from town. That was my trail treat for the day. It was so good, so nice sometimes just to have like a different kind of drink to stop and drink. It's just, yeah, again, the little things. My pack was like, it was so heavy. I had a fairly decent sized resupply in it, because this stint was meant to be, I think, 5 nights camping. So yeah, I eliminated 1 at Whistling Trig, and so now I've got 4, I think. I don't know, knowing me, I'll probably try and get into Burra early and combine 2 of them because they're all fairly short days. But I don't know what the train's going to be like. So anyway, I had a couple of extra like tuna things in there for lunch. But it was so bulky. I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but like I could tell it was just like sitting heaps higher, and yeah, it was heavier. And that's after I'd sort of given away a heap of stuff. After all those extra like new things in my resupply that I didn't need or didn't want, I actually gave to another hiker that was staying at the pub there. So she's doing it in sections, but she still had like 5 more nights, I think. So I said, you know, are you right for everything? Because I have all this extra stuff now that like I don't really need, and I was just going to carry it to Burra and put it in my box so I didn't have to carry it anymore. So I was happy to give it to her. Yeah, I think she took it all and split it up between her and her friend, so that was good. At least it went to someone who would use it all. The day was pretty much mostly road walking. I actually had a little bit of bitumen road walking as well, which is always scary. I didn't see any cars along that section though. There was some roadworks along there too. And then, yeah, before too long I turned off that and got back onto another dirt road. And then I got into this, just walking along the fence lines of some crops. And it was so cool. There was probably maybe a handful of random red flowers. I don't know what they are. Like maybe they reminded me of like a poppy maybe. But yeah, they were so cute, and just probably only about 5 of them in the whole crop. It was, yeah, random but cute. So I only had a little bit of that to do, and then I was back out onto a dirt road again, heading up towards these wind turbines. Got pretty close to them. Actually, they do make a fair bit of noise, I've realised. I would definitely not like to live right next to them. There were a few houses around there, a few properties. But yeah, and I was sort of fighting with the weather all day. It was pretty windy, so it seemed to just be blowing these patches of rain over me like fairly quickly. So it'd be rainy and then it'd be fine, and then it'd be rainy and then it'd be fine. But it was fairly windy for most of the day. Not crazy windy like I've had, but yeah, just windy enough to just keep the patchy rain blowing over me. I did have one bit of road walk not far away from here, where it rained a fair bit on me. I came up to this giant puddle that I had to navigate around. I was actually really trying, like, normally I don't really care about things like that, but I was actually really trying to keep my socks dry. So don't care so much about the shoes, but the shoes can only take so much, and then you start to feel your socks and feet wet. And yeah, I'm just getting a bit sick of like trying to dry out like a pair of socks so that I can keep rotating them. But yeah, so it was a fairly decent puddle, so it took me a while to get through it, but I managed to get through it with dry socks. So didn't think I would, but yeah, did it. And then it was just a little bit more road, and then I turned a corner and yeah, saw the old railway station. It's pretty cool. There's a bit of Hallett history on the wall in here. Yeah, after I got in, I actually got the fire started. I thought that would be nice. It was weird, maybe because it was breezy and rainy. It just felt like extra chilly. Like I haven't normally felt so cold, but yeah, it just felt super cold, and I thought, yeah, I'm getting that fire going. So did that, and then once that was sort of started, that's when I did the bush bath and got changed, and just fully rugged up and was just trying to get warm. I had dinner number 1, which was the chicken curry. That's delicious. That's one of my favourite on-track meals. I had a packet of chips. I had a few Oreos. Yeah, just snacking. And then I was playing with the fire a bit more, and eventually dinner number 2, which was an on-track meal, the chickpea curry. And then I probably had some more Oreos, and then got out my chocolate for bedtime snack. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. I did get in here fairly early though. I think it was like I don't know, I think it was like 2:30 or something. And I left pretty late too. There were some other women at the pub who they're doing a section of the trail as well, heading north, and they wanted Fletch to drop them off at a point. So I said I let them, go first in the morning. I think theirs was like 8 o'clock or something, and I just said to Fletch, no, like I've got a short day. I know it won't take me long, it should be pretty easy walking, so I'm really like not fussed what time I get dropped back off at the trail. And I had 2 more section hikers riding with me as well, so they were happy with, I think it was like 9:15. So by the time I got to the trail, probably would have been like, well, maybe by the time I got there and set off, maybe like 9:45 or something. So yeah, it's just a super straightforward day. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing exciting happened in here, which is good. I have sort of been hanging out with my spider friend. Yeah, but he's only moved like a couple of times since I've been here. Yeah, no rats, no mice that I know of. It was nice laying in there and still seeing the firelight coming from out here. That was nice. So I just chucked a log in to sort of keep it going, keep the place a bit warm while I fell asleep. Not in a great rush this morning. It's a very short day. However, I do have Mount Brian, the infamous Mount Brian. So yeah, see how long that takes me. Stay tuned for tomorrow. See ya.